ReFantazio Part 5. Last time, well, we saw the main character get his little ability thing. I don't know what it's called yet. And now we're on our way to assassinate, I guess, the king.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe from them?
Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure facade. It'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, it sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here?
that disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now.
It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers.
Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait. This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human.
Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice, so we fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
Yeah, and I apologize for my...
Well done!
Yeah, and I apologize for my lack of consistent voice range, you know. My voice might not be
I can't believe this.
best, but you know.
What are you doing?
I found it! Right, everyone! Look!
Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright? I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please, don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What? Why? To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
I guess it'd be, what, the guy with the big eyes?
Oh, come on, let's move.
I don't remember the guy's name, but the guy with the big eyes that stood back.
I can't believe this.
What are you doing?
What?
No way!
Isn't that...
Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yep, that's the guy.
I knew I'd find you here.
Oh.
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't
I
expecting
forgot. In the
that
beginning, they
damn
were
thing to
talking
be
about.
rampaging
In the
already.
beginning of the game, they were talking about how like something about fantasy and imagination. I don't know, but I guess they're calling the monster a human in this case.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Yeah, I guess none of them are human.
Because
And the closest one
the
to looking like a
kingdom's
human,
god
which is like the
is
main
powerless
character,
before the humans,
is an
and
elven,
only a
so.
pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
Kind of just said a bunch of
So
nonsense
someone
there,
wants
but
the King's Guard
yeah,
disgraced.
in this game.
And when the people need
Are
him
the enemies
most,
just
a
called
savior
humans?
rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who...
Killed his family.
7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger.
Oh, he's gonna
You
want to kill
left
him now.
one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Is he gonna get like a little transformation?
You played
sequence,
right into our
or is
hands,
he just like
you
a
know.
regular magic igniter user?
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
There was so much going on in that sequence.
My name is Leon Strohl the Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
You got a cooler form than us.
Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
It looks like a...
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
He already
The
showed his true
igniter's
colors when he
powerful,
was, like,
but it takes
Belmont.
care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy.
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
Shameless.
Nice.
Let's go! Better be sure. I'll get some distance. Forward! To the rear guard, charging in. You're here?
You'll die.
No holding back!
Oh, and I can control him.
Why do you struggle?
So I guess the old guy's gonna get like a little, and then we'll be able to control him. 'Cause yeah, I prefer that a lot better than trusting the AI.
Vitus power! Scour! Is he still up?
Nowhere to run!
I can't afford to hold back. I'll cut you down!
Die already!
How bad?
Falling back!
Because I bet if
Come forth, royal soul!
the main guy dies, yeah, that's all.
Wind!
Die!
Take this!
Warrior!
We'll just spam the diagonal slash.
You'll die!
Let's go!
And more!
Is there another way? I won't hold back!
I bet he has another. I bet he's gonna like transform or something. I imagine.
Warrior! How can I die hard?
I refuse!
Vitus power! Let's go! Scour! A tough one!
Die! 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 You!
Please!
Die!
Trivial. Take this! Held back too
I call upon royal power within!
Don't! Luis!
Not bad, if I say so myself. Not bad at all.
I think this will be my last time putting one.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
Yeah, now the old guy shouldn't complain about it, man.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Oh, this guy again. I forgot his name.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed.
Mold.
Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge
Or this
in the
game's
Elven
version
Sanctum?
of Igor.
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end.
I mean, is she
We're
gonna have an
linked down to
archetype?
the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine.
I
And
would
that's all
assume
there
she's
is
gonna have
to
an
it.
archetype. 'Cause she's like,
The mystical
Oh.
fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
there you go.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the
creating
Seeker.
a bond with him?
No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far hope. So it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. We'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior, who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, that simply drawing from the magma within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of magma crystals. Open a character. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channel archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these.
This power.
I guess Mage recognized that voice. Or more, I mean, he recognized that. Okay, I'm gonna just choose more.
I see.
Or I'm gonna choose...
This right here.
This is the archetype you now use yourself, taking a balanced approach to combat, wielding the power of wind, as well as healing and support abilities. Its offensive capabilities pale compared to more specialized archetypes. Even so, you'll find it a versatile power that lacks any major weaknesses.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the secret. This is the archetype you've chosen. Yeah,
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the sea.
What did you see?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it. It's finally in my grasp.
The secret archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main.
I still have much to learn.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. Okay, well, I'm not gonna act as if I fully understand this, but I will understand as we go along. So what if I use the mage?
I see. Fascinating.
The mage, this is the archetype you sense from Galicia's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the mage for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it? Sure.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Oh, we're giving it to Grius? Oh, okay. By shared resolve and honored creed taking form as a... You just waste that. I hear the voices of past years, so
Leave it to me.
I kind of don't like what I did.
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
No. Oh, so I guess he can use both of these now? Well, I mean, in that case, I guess. Talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelf. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time. Changing them to suit your needs is a good strategy. You can now check the status of your royal virtues, the qualities necessary in a king from the main menu, you can raise these virtues in many ways. Okay, they're throwing a lot at me, but...
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making.
Sure.
When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Yeah, get me out of here, because he talked too much.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
I just got the ability too. You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can use, auto battle. Change auto battle tactics during battle. Press L1 to assist the order view.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
Look over there!
What's up?
What's the matter? Huh? More? Is that a person? I see no one there. I see no one else really sees me. Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Oi, oi.
Pardon?
I saw a dead miner and assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. What business would they have in a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the mine.
Hold on.
Wait, how'd you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that pasty fella who looked like some kind of gem. I mean, Klinger. But we left him. Okay, too much. I gotta shut off the auto.
Damn it.
What? He's gone? Damn, we must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements.
No.
Leave him be. He has no one else left. I wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. We won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I have no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while. Need anything? You know that. This academia, the protagonist of which can see more in dungeons and towns, and predator to take them out of your normal protection. Travelers' voices, dungeons, used to see what level other players were at, and what party informations they used when they cleared the dungeon. And selecting information to review, you can also change the party information to reflect another player. Well, I think that's where I'll stop at for, well, I want to say for today, but I'm going to do another one. Also, I just don't feel as if I did much, or a lot of it was just learning like the gist of things. So, well,